Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to sisi, the test server for EVE Online. We are here for another mass test, hopefully to check out the new shield and armor graphics. The bad news, you can probably tell from the icons here, I did just disable the beta camera. I once again had problems with the orbit camera. Just to describe what happened, I logged in and I had a completely black screen. I switched to tactical camera and I could see everything. I switched back to orbit camera and then I could work a little bit trying to zoom in. It just got stuck again. So I said, okay, screw it. I would like, what the hell? I would like to actually see some of the new effects this time. And so I disabled the camera. The good news is CCP already said that they should have solved the crashing of the graphics drivers, which one of the viewers correctly noticed that was what happened at the end of the last mass test. Was actually my graphics drivers crashing, but CCP should have fixed that, so hopefully we'll see some more stability and hopefully everything will work out this time also with the good old camera that we all know and love. Another good thing, there shouldn't be a pause bash, so it should just be Fleet X goes into the next system, and look at the shields on the Titan right there. So it should be just Fleet X goes into the system, Fleet W goes in, and we start a brawl, and I will see how things work out. I decided to go with a cloak on this prophecy. I'm going to actually try and burn away from the fight a little bit, cloak up so that I can take a look around, have a look at the stability at the fight at the frames per second, which I still have to activate. And then, yeah, we'll see how everything works out. Hopefully, indeed, the crashes will have been fixed. We should be starting any moment now, and if I do get caught and destroyed, I have a few more ships, including a battleship, ready as well to get back into the fight. So it should be alright for me to check it out, show some of the action, and hopefully show some of those new graphics, get a feel of what it all looks like, because the shields look pretty cool, but the armor looks just absolutely double cool. I absolutely love how the armor effects look. So here we go. We are at the ready and we are forming up. Still for a short notice mass test, you know, I came home, I saw the tweet, so I patched up CC and I decided to come and check it out. 420 people in local already. That's definitely not bad for something that's on this short a notice. Unless there is a forum post that I missed or something like that, but it looks pretty good so far. 60 frames per second. Someone is reporting lag, but for me, honestly, at least in the normal camera view, everything looks quite okay. And here come more and more capital ships. That is maybe the one thing that's not entirely representative in these mass tests. It's of course a lot of more veteran players, and they like to take out some shiny toys. So we do have a lot of dreadnoughts, a lot of carriers that will yeah, basically take care of subcaps pretty quickly. Maybe with the changes to capital ships, all of that is going to change up a little bit. It's all going to be interesting when we start testing for the Citadel expansion. But right now, yeah, you see a lot of capitals and super capitals that dominate any of these fleet fights, which is why I decided to put up the cloak. But other than that, I'm pretty excited to see how this is going to work out on this mass test. Just about a week before the actual launch of the December release. So looks pretty good so far, at least in performance. Let's hope that we can keep it up and that everything will work out. Here we've got a nice Aeon, and we do have a lot of effects, cap chains and things like that. But for now, people do seem to respect the no PvP over here, except for that one big hit that I did take. Which I'm right here in this prophecy. So hopefully I can actually get away and make it to safety so that we can actually take a good look at the fight. Here's a lovely Nyx. That's definitely like one of the most beautiful ships in my book. Should I risk firing off just one set of rockets? I could do that. Let's take a look. Honestly, we're here to test that stuff anyway, so just one volley should come from this side. Yeah, there we go. That was the shield effect right there. Not the best of views, but I was, yeah, we'll see how it all works out when we actually get into the fight. At least I could do that. That's good news. Let's quickly reload. And now await for instructions from CCP Sledgehammer. By the way, 5 minutes late already. I think most people are actually ready to go here. Fleet 169, 467 in local. Well, that's quite a lot. It's actually going to be a bigger test than I expected. And it's going to be a good test. Fleet W, as generally is happening, in the minority, I think. But that's okay. Anything else that we can do here for now? Nope, just keep an eye on performance. Select XBV. And I guess they're still sorting out the fleets, because just like 15 minutes ago we had like 280 people or something like that in local. So it definitely did shoot up substantially all of a sudden. Maybe like a Reddit post or something like that. And people decided to come in and join these tests. 480 even. Oh, there goes one of those destroyers. Let's see if they actually take me away. Nope, I'm still close to the XBV gate right now. Okay, so let's hope that they don't disrupt too many people. Over here we've got a small group. Actually, that's Daopa in the skiff. All right. And some people, I think, warping back right there. Okay, second okay. Seems like we're good to go. Yeah, 490. And someone sees me in local, so we'll give him an 07. Stellan Krend Raven, we need everyone on the gate. You can use it in the fight, but not till then, please. I think in the instruction it's gonna be Fleet X that jumps first again, where usually it's Fleet W. So we'll see how that works out. But so far at least, we haven't crashed yet. Couple of jumps. I'm almost tempted to jump in with the first fleet anyway and go for cloaking, but if I'm in the wrong fleet... Alright, Fleet X is going first, so I'll wait it out. Actually 235 in W. For 500 people in local, that's quite okay. So let's see if we notice any tie-dye or something like that. There's a couple of lovely sinos from Fleet X. Local should be going down now. No tie-dye to report. Let's hope that they get a smooth jump. Sino on Sledgehammer. Local down to 400. Should go down to like 300, 250, something like that. This gate should empty out. $375. That was a nice effect that we just got the side of. Not sure. Yeah, look, right there it is again. What ship is doing it? A Hyperion. So he's webbed. That's the new web effect. And is that like a smart bomb or something? That's definitely looking pretty cool. And here we actually have small shield effects. Must be from drones. I do need to keep one eye on the instructions, but man, that's actually pretty damn cool. Look at those small shield effects all around the ship, and that must be from the drones. To me, that is insanely beautiful. All right, take the gate in 10. So let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. I'm actually going to wait like 1 second so that I'm not the first one. Alright, let's go. Fleet W, jump and Sino. Here we are. Smooth jump at least, and we see our first few shield effects. There's actually firing happening already. Look at the really big shields right there on the Ragnaros. Alright, what I'm gonna try and do, orbit at 30, full speed ahead. Look at, that's part of some fleet that's gone. Obviously we will activate this while we try to get out of range so that we can actually activate our cloak. Let's hope it works out, and then as soon as I am able to, right, should be able to after this cycle. Yeah, can still keep going just a little bit. Then I'll try to cloak up and hope that yeah, we can actually take a look at what's happening in this fight. So far, at least, we haven't crashed. Smooth jump as well. It's looking pretty cool, and that Archon is primary. Okay, cloak up, go, 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 so that I can start looking around. That seems to be working, so I'm disappeared. And now let's see if I can actually try to take a look at something a little bit smaller. Let's see what the Cormorants. He's just sitting there. Here we've got a Vindicator. He's actually taking some fire on the rear, and he's firing at something as well, which could be interesting. So, yep, there you clearly see the shield damage on the Vindicator. I can actually look around. Frames per second, of course, 23 with this much happening. That's pretty damn normal. No tie-dye to report. And do we get any beautiful effects on this guy, or not just yet? Yeah, look at that. Lovely shield effect. So he's still in shields. If there's a few more that target this Vindicator, we could get on something pretty good with some actual armor damage. So far his shields have actually been holding. So look at that, lovely, lovely shield effect right there. And will I be able to... There's a strange hue on him though for the armor, but the shield effects look really beautiful. Anything else that I can spot that might just be taking some armor damage at the moment? Because that would be really cool. Although he might in not too much time. So there's the Vindicator. Still firing his shots. Smallish, you know, that's drones. That's bound to be drones. That's really awesome to see. Last time I checked, I didn't see any effects from drones. But now you can clearly see that they do actually have small shield effects whenever the drones shoot as well. And his shields are really doing quite nicely. Please enter before restarting client if your speedometer gets stuck. So okay, this guy really seems to be holding on quite well. Let's see if we can find something else that's actually being fired at and that may be taking some armor damage. That one looks like he's primary. Let's see if we can actually spot something. That's mostly shields. That's mostly still shields. I'm not really seeing him going to armor just yet. So shields are dominating the graphics here at the moment. Dominic's Navy issue. That would be a good smaller target to hit. What's he at? So he's being scrammed. Does he take fire? Well, I can actually look at him. But he's actually part of a big chain of a big ball here, so again, not the best of things to check at. Here is... Aha! Right. A thorax that's actually under fire. So, man, those shield effects, they are really, really beautiful. Now, shoot through this guy and get him into armor. That would be really cool. Is he close enough? I may... want to try, unless... Oh man, over there we get more shields on... I have to check some of this first here. Look at the shields here on the Naglfar. That's basically primaried. I think that looks really, really nice. Let's just hope that at some point we will get into some stuff that's That shows some armor tank, because that guy is not really taking a lot of fire anymore here either. Local 455, so there should still be some things firing at some things. Here we've got a Tengu, and what is he firing at? This guy here, a Balgorn? He taking any fire? Oh, Tie-Dye has kicked in, so we are a bit slower. Yeah, he's taking fire here again. Amar shields. So his shields are still holding. Over there, that looks like a rattlesnake that could be in trouble from something bigger. Unfortunately, of course, a rattlesnake is again shield tanked. That looks pretty cool. Here come the missiles. Oh my god, that really looks really cool. So the Kaldari shields, and that's the shield rep effect actually. Oh, that's just beautiful. I really do like that. Let's stay on him for just another volley if we can. Tie-Dye is actually diminishing. And any more shield reps or something? No, it actually looks like they stopped. So again, here we've got an Archon severely under fire. They seem to be holding quite alright. This guy here though, a Paladin from our fleet. Maybe at some point he'll start taking some real fire. Let's see here. Steel shields at the front. And shields on the back. Now that we've got more firepower coming in. Alright. This looks beautiful. And I'm able to actually check it out, record it. Looks like it's stable. Okay, it's 20 frames per second. Keep in mind it's almost 500 people fighting as well. Come on, break this guy's tank. Get him into armor. That would be lovely. Although he's a fleet member. So there we actually have the shields. Yeah, Tie-Dye is still running up now, 60% for some reason. That's actually pretty heavy. Something just exploded behind there. Let's maybe do a quick zoom out. Is there anything else? What's Moros looking like? Still taking lots of shield damage, but he's taking a lot of it. Oh, and let's see if I can recloak. Just to make sure. So we still have mostly shield hits. But that's not going to last, I don't think. All those missiles hitting that shield. Then we've got more firepower from other places as well. Is anything getting through? Because this should be an armor tank chip. Got another one decloaking right next to him. That shield should be breaking though, right? More shields down there on the Phoenix. And what's the Paladin looking like? I gotta tell you, I think that looks really pretty nicely. Alright, let's take a look at this Caracal here. He's actually being chased. I think. Being fired at from that direction. Lots of shield damage. Looks pretty cool. Again, there you can see the shield lingering just a little bit. Will he get destroyed? That's the question. Something did just blow up. Tie-Dye is diminishing, so it's going to go faster and faster once again. Over here again we've got a Paladin who is taking quite a bit of damage, so we'll switch up to him. Let's see if we can actually finally spot some armor damage. It's taking quite a bit of time. We do see a lot of shield effects, and I would love to actually see some armor tagging happening. Ooh. Nope, still shields. And what is he firing at? Whoops. And it just blew up. Okay, let's see. What have we got here? Sacrilege from us. And a Tengu. Alright, let's go after the Tengu. Oh, that's because I'm still decloaking. Let's activate this. We'll do an orbit at 5000. We'll get some drones out as well. A couple ogres. A couple hammerheads. And normally one hobgoblin here as well. Let's see if we can go after that Tengu. Have ourselves a small fight. Alright. Primary goal. Maybe first, yeah, just the drones. And let's try to take a look at my target. See if there's actually the shield effects from my drones. If they do... Yeah. I think that's his rep. Now, do my drones show up? Yep, look at that. Oh, that is just so nice, so beautiful in my opinion. Just those small drone flickers right there on his shields at the back there. I think that looks really, really good. That's really cool. Anything else close by that could be decent? Well, let's see if we can actually approach that guy or not. And maybe if we get close enough, we can have ourselves a little fight. And of course, if I get damaged, then we can switch back right away. But that is something I didn't see last time. But even the drones have the effect active, which I think looks really cool. Unfortunately, this guy is just pulling away from me. So let's start firing some missiles as well. Not even sure where they're gonna come from. Right behind him. I should be pretty much behind him. And what's happening over there? Is something actually getting owned or not? We'll quickly switch out here. Boom, he just explodes. So I'm not really seeing too much. Are those guys from our fleet or not? Anything? Is this be Claymore in a Drake? Alright. And anything else that could look pretty good? Oh. Oh, is that for me? We're actually gonna switch out here. Let's see what that target is. Another Tengu who is being assailed by one of our Dominixes. Let's see if we can go in and help. Close orbit. Drones go at him. Missiles join in as well. And he's actually attacking our Armageddon Navy issue. Is he through shields or not? Right, not doing too much, but we can scram and whip you, which should be interesting. So now he's gonna take, I think, a little bit more damage. Hopefully we can actually break his tank. That would be pretty cool. So whip, double scram, my drones, missiles, and a Dominix on him as well. Obviously his shield's gonna have to work overtime now. So just keep going, guys. We can do this. Looks pretty damn awesome. Local 450 still. I think people are just coming back for more, because I gotta admit that looks pretty cool. He's repping like a boss though. He's really repping quite hard, doing a really good job at that. Hopefully it's like an ancillary that he can run out of charges. And now we can actually get him. He's not firing back at me just yet. And that's actually the Dominix firing as well, I think. Yep. Hopefully it's blasters. And hopefully we can put the necessary pressure on his tank to actually see some armor damage. Maybe I'll quickly target our own Dominix as well, just to see if he gets in armor and try to see that effect. Because I'm yet to spot it, and he's actually in armor. But he's repping it. He's repping it quite hard. So let's take a look at him. Can I actually spot that? Come on, tell me that I can somehow spot that. Yep, look at here. Right here it is. Right at the back. That's where he's taking his damage. And then when he'll be repping, oh, this is just beautiful. This is awesome. We actually get to see his rear being crushed slowly by the enemy missiles. I don't have the DPS to break the Tengu shield tank just yet. He might be trying to get away. Here comes his armor repairing effect. It works. It's beautiful. And it's actually decently stable. I mean, 22 frames per second with 440 people in local. Doesn't feel completely out of line. And yeah, the Tengu is basically chasing him, and so it's his rear that's really being hit quite hard. We are still working on his shields. He's tanking that no problem. Doesn't he have any like drones or something? But look at that, slowly taking damage at the top as well. And then the local rep effects. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And again, look at that big rep from the Tengu. We're still, yeah, we're giving it what we got, but we're not gonna simply break that one Tengu. Is he getting help from somewhere else? I'm not really sure. But what I absolutely love are the drone flickers from their damage as well. I think that looks amazingly good. Really, really nice. Look at that. And then he takes big volleys from my missiles on the sides there. Really cool stuff. And now he turned, and look at that. The armor damage is starting to accrue here on the starboard flank of the ship. And more of it. But he's going to be able to keep repping as well. So awesome. Really, really great. I'm happy that I can actually bring this fight and that I'm able to stay this long. Doesn't happen that often. Now there's something else targeting him as well. That's going to be big hits, I think, from possibly that battleship over there. But he's really been taking a beating. Meantime, the Tengu has also been targeting me. Now this guy is webbed. He's still trying to rep. And just look at that, taking armor damage. Beautiful, beautiful. Really, really cool. Even more damage. Now he's slowly going to break. I mean, he's a fleet member. I wouldn't even mind. I would not even mind. Is he taking hits from somewhere else that we can see? Nope. He's just slowly breaking apart. Now he's going into structure. And there he goes. And then I'm sure that Tengu is actually going to set his sights on me next. Which would be absolutely fine, because this is going to be a half-hour test. And it's going to look really cool, I think. So here we go. I'm actually taking shield damage now. Let's start the repping as well. But that's my shield practically gone. Taking big explosions from the missiles. And now there they come, hitting my front as I'm trying to rep back. But I'll slowly be crushed. So what I'll try and do is look at it from a different angle. You know, just try and fly away from him. And then you'll see the missiles come in from another angle, I think. Or am I wrong on that? I'm actually repping this up quite nicely. Come on, shoot me! Shoot me! I want you to shoot me! Show me all those effects. Because I'm really not gonna break this guy, unfortunately. What can I do? I can actually start closing in on the gate. As we see more stuff just exploding on all sides. And here we go. Again, taking some armor damage, this time on the top. So that's the missile impacts there. Being repaired. As I run out of missiles, and now I'm actually gonna be broken. Could be someone else firing at me as well. Or if that's just the Tengu doing it, then man, does he have quite a bit of DPS. We're just gonna overload. See if we can rep it back. Look at... Oh, Jesus Christ, this is beautiful. Look at the damage all over my ship. I'm just frantically overload repping, trying to get back just a little bit. Really hard in structure. And once my armor will actually be breached. Final volley probably. Look at that, I've got nothing left. And boom, there I go, destroyed. Amidst all of the wrecks on this sisi mass test fight. Really, really cool stuff. I'm actually going to head back towards the gate. Maybe I'll make it, maybe not, but I think this is a successful test. I mean, you can look, the shield effects tend to be really the most visible. Actually, I'm gonna quickly stop here. Let's take a look at the Nyx here. He's still in shield, taking shield damage. Is there anything else that's going to end up really in armor? What are you doing? Not really getting hit. Right, let's see if they're actually firing at something here that could be in armor. Yeah, unfortunately I'm being sent away here, but yeah, pretty damn cool. Absolutely love these effects, and it looks like it's actually going to make it in the client, because this felt stable. I felt pretty good, and if there's still any problems left, it's gotta be like the new camera options or something like that. So there you go. Look at the lovely shield effects on the Apocalypse Navy issue. Will they break the shield before I'm sent home? I'm not sure. More stuff exploding in the background. Local at 400. Is he also receiving reps? I don't really think so. So come on, break his shields. Tell me that we can actually see that. One thing that could be, I'm not really sure. I can't target this guy again, obviously. But is it possible that it's not always visible, the armor damage? For instance, when you don't have him targeted, and then my client may not know if this guy is running out of shields, and just keep giving the standard effect or something like that. That may be a possibility. It's something that I'll have to look into. But for now, I must say it looks really pretty beautiful. Let's see if we can jump back then. And come on, tell me that we can actually spot something. It's still more shield effects. And we'll be in range of the gate now. So what the hell, that was part 1. Let's quickly head into the station. Reship, and we'll see if we can get back. One thing that I'm still missing here, and so I'm gonna try, you know, if that's what you wanted to see, then that's pretty cool, but I'm actually going to try and get back and see if I can spot a non-targeted ship with the armor effects. Because that is just something I'm not entirely sure of at this point. So dock up, grab a ship. Alright, just as I was clicking. Thank you. We'll grab a quick Armageddon here, undock. And let's try to get back into the fight there. Could be a good test as well. Jumping into a fight of 400 people should be good to see how the servers actually handle this. As more people, I think, reship, getting ready to go back into the fight. Here we got a couple Sinos as well. Quite a few Dreadnoughts coming in. One just taking off. He's back in the fight, I'm sure. Okay, thanks very much, folks. We've got some good data to go on. We are officially ceasing the mass test. You are, of course, welcome to stick around and kill each other. So I'm going to give this one battleship here a try to see if I can spot armor effects without having a targeted ship. So that could be interesting. I'm not sure if it actually works or not, from what I've seen so far. So here, obviously, everything does look pretty good. Unfortunately, there's a freaking bubble on the gate. Let's hope that I can actually, that it's close enough so that we can get through here. It's pretty close. Come on, jump. Get in there. Thank you. So that's the jumping on the really heavy grid. Now I'll be a little bit more careful this time and try to let the grid load up, because there should still be like bubbles and stuff. Yep, there they come popping in. More ships are going to pop in. So this is what happens, of course, when you enter on such a busy grid as this. Maybe what could be good is just to wait for your cloak timer to end before you actually jump in here. Can I select things? Looks like it. Scorpion Navy issue, and who's being fired at here? That's one of ours, which I think if there would be something visible, it would be right here. So I'm not seeing it. And here's the Scorpion, which of course will not really show armor damage just yet. So what's that looking like? So far, not really seeing any armor effects on him. Let's do the test. I'm actually going to target this guy and see if he's in armor or not. Nope, he's still in shields. So, oh, nope, actually, there you go. He's actually in armor, and now you actually see the armor effect. You can see that his rear is quite heavily damaged. So that's interesting. It's a little bit unfortunate, but I guess it's decently understandable as well. It would just be even more information, and man, I'm just gonna get volleyed off here. But this pretty much confirms it, that if you want to see the armor effects actively, you need to be targeted or have something targeted that is actually having some shield damage. Otherwise, it's going to be the new shield effects that you see. So as I slow boat back towards the gate, let's maybe see if anything else. What is this ship actually? It's, yeah, a Phoenix. That could be normal. Here a Revelation. Is he being fired at? Not really. Is there any more armor ships that are getting pounded pretty decently? Yeah, we do have this guy here. Well, it's the Blood Raider skin, but I'm actually seeing armor damage on this one pretty clearly. Right here, right there. So, yeah, this is the... It's unfortunately he's got Blood Raider skin, so it's difficult to actually tell, but I think this is the armor damage. Interesting. So this does the exact opposite. I'm just not sure. I think it's going to depend on how much information the client has on the thing you're selected. And I'm actually going through here. But okay, then that's going to be the mass test. Unfortunately, not 100% conclusive about what it takes to see the armor effect on a non-targeted ship. On that last guy, it actually did work. So maybe I'll need to do a little bit of testing or ask CCP about how that actually works in detail. But successful tests, good performance, no driver crashes. I think that this is looking pretty good. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.